my name's Kitty. I'm from the Buckeye Library, and I'm here today to show you how to make some dinosaur eggs at home. So you will need a few things to do this. You'll need some flour, salt, coffee grounds, you can use fresh or used, sand, and some water. You'll also want a mixing bowl and some measuring cups. So this recipe will be in the description below, but we're gonna start by mixing all of our dry ingredients, so everything but the water. So you need 1 cup of flour, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want everything in proportion so that your eggs stick together well. So we'll do 1 cup of flour into the bowl, 3/4 cups of salt. And I don't have a 3/4 cup, so I'm just going to use 3/4 cups. 1, 2, 3. Got some lumps in there that are making it hard to do. There we go. 3/4 cups of salt, a 1/2 cup of coffee grounds. And again, like I said, you can use dried, used coffee grounds if you don't want to use the fresh ones. I know they are precious to many of us. And a cup of sand. So we'll just go ahead and mix those all together. You can use a spoon, but using your hands is part of the fun. So we'll just kind of mix all those dry ingredients together. Gets a brownish grayish color to it, kind of break up any lumps you might have from your salt. And then you want to add anywhere between 1/2 cup to 3/4 cups of water. Start by adding a little less than you might think, because you don't want your mixture to be too watery. You want it to hold together, clump together nicely. If it does end up getting too watery, you can add a little bit more flour or a little bit more of each ingredient even to solidify that back up. See, mine is still a little bit crumbly and dusty, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my water. And I had about 3/4 cups in there. Perfect. Okay, and now once you grab it and it starts to kind of form together a bit, that's when you know it's ready. And this mixture, this recipe will make maybe about 4 to 5 dinosaur eggs if you're going to use tiny dinosaurs or anything about maybe 2 inches or so. You can also use the mixture to make 1 really big dinosaur egg if you have a big dinosaur that you want to put in there. All right. And you'll also want a tray or plate to set these on to dry. They will need to dry for 2 to 3 days, so you will have to be patient while your eggs get ready to hatch. But that is part of the fun and learning. Just like paleontologists who study dinosaur fossils are very patient when they have to discover new fossils, new bones, you will need to be a little bit patient too while you wait for your eggs to be ready. So I'm just gonna grab a small handful and kind of form it into an egg shape. There we go. It's just a little bit bigger than my dinosaur. And one side I'm gonna make flat because we're gonna lay the baby dinosaur on top of there. In this case, it's a triceratops. So I just put them in there. I press them in just a tiny bit, not too much so that the egg cracks, but just enough to make a little impression there. And then you'll grab a bit more of your mixture, add it to the top and form it together. You want to make sure that line is mushed where they come together, because otherwise your egg will break just too easily and that won't be any fun. So you smush them together and put them into an egg shape, or as close as you can get, just like that. And like I said, this mixture will make quite a few dinosaur eggs. So you'll lay them probably on their side to dry because it'll just be easier to flip them that way. Leave them there for a day. You can put them in the sun, you can leave them inside, just somewhere where they won't be disturbed so that they can dry. And then the second day, you'll want to flip them on the other side. And then just check them on that third day and see if you can feel any moisture. If they feel rock hard, then they're ready to be opened. If not, I would give it one more day. 3 days seem to be just perfect for the ones I made before. So you will set that aside to dry. And when it's all done, you will have a rock hard dinosaur egg fossil. And you can go about breaking this open any way you want to. You can take a paleontologist approach, get a chisel and a small hammer, maybe a brush to even brush away some of the debris. You can find a sidewalk where you're away from other people so you don't accidentally hit them with any of the debris from the egg, but you can hit it on the sidewalk to try and get that to work. I have an ice cream scoop here that's pretty heavy duty, and I'm just gonna kind of chip away at my egg to try to get it cracked open and see who is inside. There we go. All right. See how my dinosaur is fossilized into that egg there? We'll go ahead and pull him out. And it looks like a little baby Spinosaurus, maybe. Perfect. And that's it. That's how you make your dinosaur eggs. Very simple, very fun. You can either make them as a surprise for someone to find whatever is inside, but making the eggs is almost just as fun as breaking them open. So I suggest doing that all together and taking your time. We have lots of dinosaur books for you to check out as you work your way through being a paleontologist yourself. So please come visit the library and we'll help you find all those awesome dinosaur books and more. Thanks. Have a great summer.